Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is October 1st. It is Thursday, 2020, and we're into October already. My goodness, I'll tell you, the year has gone by extremely fast. Unbelievable how fast this year has gone by. But anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about jobs being affected by the virus and the impact that that's going to have on people today. And I'm just going to give a couple of examples, okay? Oh, there's Miss Rosa. She's not happy being locked in with the other dogs. She's used to being up my sister's behind literally 24/7. And Mom and Beck just left. They had to go downtown for a minute, and she was not happy about that. But anyway, so I'm going to talk about Long Beach, California to start out with, okay? They are furloughing people starting this month, and they're going to do it from now until September of next year. So what they're going to be doing is every other Friday, they're going to be furloughing people. So the services like City Hall and all those type of things, there was a whole list of things that will be closed every other Friday. So what that is going to do is it's going to save the city $11 million right up front by doing that, but it's going to save them $30 million overall by doing that. Now, of course, all the people that work for them are going to suffer because they're going to have, every other week is going to be short one day, and that's going to hurt them financially. And but the city's dealing with the shortfall of revenue because of COVID, okay? And that's not just happening there, that's happening all over the place. Another example is Disneyland out in California has been closed. I can't remember exactly when it happened. They closed, but they're still closed out there. And in Florida, they just opened up, but at like half capacity. So Disney is laying off 28,000 workers. Now, part of those workers are, or most of those workers are part-time workers, but some of them are also full-time workers. So that is definitely affecting, obviously, people as well. I mean, when you have a place like Disney, and we're going to put it into perspective this way. And again, I'm only going to talk about like Long Beach, California, and I'm going to talk about Disneyland, okay? But when you have a tourist attraction as large as Disneyland and the amount of people that go there every single year, okay? And, now, like I said, the one in Florida is reopened, I think, in July, but it's only opened at half capacity, okay? So they can't have the full capacity like they had before. It's really getting windy. It rained earlier, and it looks like it's going to rain again. The sun was out for a little while, but it's just one of those kind of days. It's cooler, it's very windy, but so anyway, but what does that impact have locally? It doesn't just affect Disneyland, it affects the hotels, the restaurants, the travel agencies, people renting cars. I mean, there's so many things that tie into that people are affected, for their livelihoods. And, it's something that is going on, and, it's unfortunate, but it's part of, what happens when you have major shutdowns of everything. You have so many cities with major financial shortfalls because the revenue's just not coming in. When you shut everything down and people are not out spending money, that affects everything. And so, when you have, like New York is a great example of that. You look what happened in New York City with the virus being like rampant through New York City and really bad down there. I mean, it literally shut everything down. And so when you don't have the tourists coming in and you don't have the locals out, they called it the city that never sleeps, because 24 hours a day you could go do something, and when you shut everything down, that affects a lot of things. It's a snowball effect, unfortunately. So a lot of people have suffered because of that, which is very unfortunate. Man, is it windy. So I want to hear your guys' feedback on this. I mean, the impact of this, I don't think people really take into consideration you know, how impactful this type of situation is overall with the overall economy. I mean, they're talking about, oh yeah, the economy's recovering and stuff like that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, because when you have a major company like Disneyland laying off 28,000 people, and you have a city furloughing people for the next year, okay, you know, that's going to have an impact on people. It's going to have an impact on their spending, what they're going to be able to afford to do. You know, I mean, I don't think any of us can say, oh yeah, you know, take 1 day of my pay every other week and not pay me. You know, that affects people. Now you have to decide, you have to prioritize what's important to pay, what's not important to pay. So it's definitely something that's going to impact people, and it's unfortunate. And you know, unfortunately, it happens when there's not a whole lot you can do about it. I wanted to show you over here real quick, guys. Greg was, obviously he's back today, and he finished framing in around here. So I'm going to show you that. He got the rest of this in. And we'll go around the corner here. And he got this. He's just got to finish up that one spot right there. But, or no, maybe he doesn't. So no, that all connects. Okay, so you got this is done. This is done. So I went today, and we'll actually go around this way. I went today, and look at this here. I'm going to show you this too. These are still producing. There's another squash. We got more yellow zucchini coming, or I mean yellow squash coming in, but the zucchini's still growing as well. Unbelievable. For the most part, I mean, like this one here looks fantastic, right? It's crazy. But for the most part, they're dying off, but still producing. Absolutely crazy. I'm gonna set that there. Anyway, so I went down this morning, and I'll just show you real quick. So I picked up 2 more battens of the rock wool, and it's an R23 value, and so I still have a third one here. So once I make this video and get this video up, this video will probably go up around 3 o'clock, I think. Let's see what time it is right now. I'll tell you when I'll have it set up for. Right now it's 1:30. So what I'll probably end up doing is I'll have it set where this one will go up at 3 o'clock. I'm going to get changed, cut these up, and get underneath here and continue on working underneath. Like I said, I got this one and this one back a ways. I'm going to work on this one here. This is the main area where Mom and Becky are. So that's what I wanted to get done first. With the picking up 2 more today, you know, like I said, I'm going to go back with this one first, and then I'm just going to continue to work my way down with the other ones, and we'll see how much farther we can get. But if I hold on a second, let me see if I can kind of show you. You can see it. It's down probably about 15 feet on both of those 2. And so I got to do this one over here, but so that's what it looks like. I'm going to put the vapor barrier up. It's not going to be covered completely. It's just basically I'm going to put it through the center, and it's just going to give it a little extra support. They're not going to go anywhere. They're jammed in there really good, but I'm going to put that up there just to help support it. So these things don't absorb moisture. This insulation, I mean, it's unbelievable. This insulation is it's great. So, but that's what we're doing. So after I get this video up, that's my game plan for the rest of the day. Greg's going to be doing some stuff inside for them after, like I said, he wanted to get this done first. And I think he was going for lunch. So he said he was going to go do his lunch, and then he was going to come back. But so the outside is framed in. I'm going to be working on the insulation. After that, we're going to get the T111 and get that on here. So that'll be over the course of, we'll just work at it methodically. The insulation's got to get done first. That's the priority. Once that part of it is all in and up, then we just go from there. And we'll just, like I said, we'll just keep working on stuff. But getting this boxed in, getting that T111 on here, that's going to be, after the insulations, and that's the important thing, so that they stay warm and stuff like that in the house. And that's what the focus is going to be. And then we'll just go from there. Anything else inside, over the course of the winter, if they want to, a little bit here, a little bit there, they'll have the money to be able to do that. But this is important. They don't have running water in the house yet, so we had to prioritize what's the priority. The first priority was getting the wood stove in, which the wood stove is now in. So that was the number one priority. After the wood stove, it was getting this insulation underneath, and doing that, and then like I said, getting this the T111 on here. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to, just like I said, we're just going to be bang, bang, bang and get things done. Probably at some point this month, I'll probably buy the T111. Like I said, I just bought more insulation. They're limited on what they have to spend each month. So, they can put some into it, but they can't put enough to get things done. We got to get things done. So I'm going to help them, obviously, and we'll get that squared away. But anyway, so I'm going to jump off here for now. I want to hear your feedback on this topic. What do you see in your areas of the country or around the world being affected as far as jobs, people's livelihoods? What is the impact where you are? I definitely want to hear your feedback on this topic. Okay, again, please like, comment, and share the video. Also, if you like what we're doing here, make sure you subscribe. If you are not subscribed, make sure you hit that bell icon also to get all notifications as well. Okay, so I'm going to jump off. I'm going to get to work. Enough being lazy. Not really that I'm ever lazy, but I'm not really motivated to do this part. There. Hi, Greg. Greg. Hey, Greg. All right, guys, remember, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Also remember, guys, STD, step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching those goals is you. Nobody else can stop you. All right, I will see you all later. I will do a second video today. Prepper Nurse 1 out.